Hey folks, before we dive into the drama that unfolded between Cheryl Reeves and Caitlin Clark's showdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more exclusive sports coverage. Minnesota Lynx head coach Cheryl Reeves found herself in the eye of a social media storm after her team's disappointing loss to Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. The match wasn't just a game, it was a collision of narratives and emotions that spilled over into the digital arena. The controversy stemmed from Reeves' dual role as head coach of both the Lynx and the USA women's basketball team. Critics, particularly fervent supporters of Clark, voiced their displeasure over Clark's exclusion from the Olympic roster. This dissatisfaction was compounded by the Lynx's defeat at the hands of the Fever, adding fuel to the fire of public opinion. Social media platforms buzzed with commentary that painted Reeves in a harsh light. This comes from a USA Olympics coach about the fans. "My lord, what a sore loser. You're supposed to be a professional coach. Well, your team lost today, Cheryl Reeves. I don't know why you're the head coach of the Olympics when your deep feelings are just rude and not necessary." One user vented, expressing disappointment and disbelief at Reeves' perceived conduct. Another fan seized upon the opportunity to critique Clark's performance. Despite the Fever's victory 17-6, asked 3 rebs in one of her worst offensive games, and an ankle-breaking viral highlight in front of Cheryl Reeves. The mention of Clark's standout moments despite statistical challenges underscored the emotional investment many had in her success. Further aggravating the situation was Reeves' prior comments regarding Clark's suitability for the Olympics team. Cheryl Reeves said she didn't want Caitlin on the Olympic team. She never won in the trenches with her. Today she went into the house Maya Moore built and got a big dub in the trenches. A vocal supporter of Clark asserted, highlighting the symbolism of Clark's triumph over adversity. Accusations of animosity between Reeves and Clark continued to circulate online. Coach Reeves is one of the most hateful women towards Caitlin Clark in the WNBA, and she just lost to her, remarked another user, capturing the tense atmosphere surrounding their competitive dynamic. The intensity of the matchup was further magnified by an incident during the game itself. Clark reportedly stared down Reeves, a moment that resonated deeply with fans who viewed it as a defiant stance against perceived injustice. Caitlin Clark staring down Reeves is the most G thing she could have done. Such a boss, one commenter celebrated, encapsulating the sentiment of empowerment many felt in Clark's bold gesture. Despite Clark's mixed performance statistics-wise, 6 turnovers and a 5 of 17 shooting performance, her impact on the game and the narrative surrounding it remained profound. The Fever's victory, fueled by a commanding fourth-quarter surge, solidified Clark's place in the ongoing discourse surrounding her talents and potential. Prior to the game, Reeves had dismissed the significance of the Fever fans outnumbering Lynx supporters at the Target Center, a move that some interpreted as underestimating their opponent and their fan base. The optics of this oversight added another layer of scrutiny to the franchise and its leadership, particularly given Reeves' prominent role as both head coach and president of basketball operations. Controversy over Reeves' choice of attire also surfaced when she wore a black girls rock t-shirt, drawing criticism from conservative voices like columnist Jason Whitlock. His remarks sparked a heated debate on social media about the intersection of sports, politics, and personal expression. Jason Whitlock's comments about Cheryl Reeves' t-shirt started a debate online on whether it was appropriate or not. Some thought that it was not a coincidence that she wore it when they were facing Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever for the first time this season. It reflected the ongoing cultural divide within the sports community. Despite the tumultuous backdrop, the game itself remained a focal point. The Fever's standout performances, including Kelsey Mitchell's 21 points and Aaliyah Boston's double-double of 17 points and 16 rebounds, underscored their team's resilience and potential. Clark's contributions, despite statistical challenges, further fueled her narrative as a rising star in women's basketball. As the dust settled on the Lynx's defeat, the aftermath of the game continued to reverberate through the online sphere. Emotions ran high as fans and pundits alike dissected every moment and comment, turning a sports event into a cultural touchstone. The clash between Reeves and Clark had transcended the court, becoming a symbol of broader themes such as competition, representation, and the evolving landscape of women's sports. In conclusion, The game between Cheryl Reeves' Lynx and Caitlin Clark's Fever wasn't just about points scored or statistics recorded, it was a collision of narratives and emotions that captivated audiences and ignited debates. As the story continues to unfold, one thing remains clear in the world of sports: every moment counts, both on and off the court. If you enjoyed this recap, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth sports coverage and analysis. Thanks for tuning in.